We've all seen the pictures, colossal waves crashing inland, reducing everything in their path to rubble. These images are not just scenes from disaster movies, they are real-life events that have caused untold damage and loss of life. Tsunamis are a force of nature that demand respect. They are not just big waves, they are powerful, destructive phenomena that can change landscapes and lives in an instant. Imagine an earthquake, hundreds of miles out at sea, displacing billions of gallons of water. That's the genesis of a tsunami. The energy released by the shifting tectonic plates is transferred to the water, creating waves that travel across the ocean at jetliner speeds. These waves may start small, but as they approach the shore, they build up speed and height, becoming unstoppable walls of water. The closer they get to land, the more dangerous they become, growing in size and power. Understanding this threat is the first step towards survival. Knowledge about how tsunamis form, how they travel, and how they impact coastal areas can make a significant difference in how we prepare and respond. Now, we're not talking about your average beach waves here. These are waves with the power to uproot trees, destroy buildings, and reshape entire coastlines. Tsunamis can surge inland for miles, carrying with them debris, cars, even buildings. The force of the water can turn everyday objects into deadly projectiles, adding to the destruction. The power behind these waves is unimaginable, and the devastation they leave behind is a stark reminder of nature's raw power. Entire communities can be wiped out in minutes, leaving behind a landscape of ruin and heartbreak. But don't despair, even in the face of such a formidable force, survival is possible with the right knowledge and preparation. Knowing the warning signs, having an evacuation plan, and understanding the importance of moving to higher ground can save lives. Education and awareness are our best tools in mitigating the impact of these natural disasters. The Earth speaks to those who listen. It sends subtle and sometimes not so subtle signals that something significant is about to happen. These signals are Mother Nature's red flags, and they can save lives if we pay attention. Before a tsunami strikes, nature often provides warning signs. These signs can be observed if we know what to look for and are vigilant in our surroundings. If you're in a coastal region, be vigilant. Always be aware of your environment and the changes that may occur. The ocean and the land are constantly communicating with us. A strong earthquake, especially one that lasts for a minute or more, can be a precursor to a tsunami. The shaking ground is a clear indicator that something more dangerous might follow. The ground might shake violently, making it difficult to stand. This intense shaking is a sign that the Earth's crust is shifting, and it could trigger a massive wave. Heed this warning, it's time to act. When the ground shakes, don't wait for further signs. Move to higher ground immediately to ensure your safety. Other signs to watch for include a rapid rise or fall in sea level. These changes can happen quickly and without much warning, so constant vigilance is key. The ocean might suddenly recede, exposing the seabed, a classic sign that a tsunami is on its way. This dramatic withdrawal of water is a clear signal to evacuate the area immediately. You might also hear a loud roaring sound coming from the ocean like a jet engine or a freight train. This unusual noise is another indicator that a tsunami is imminent. Trust your instincts and take action. If something feels off, head for higher ground immediately. Your intuition, combined with these natural signs, can be your best defense against the devastating power of a tsunami. Always be prepared and stay safe. Survival in any situation starts with preparation. When it comes to tsunamis, this means having a plan in place long before the waves hit. First things first, know your evacuation routes. Identify high ground and safe zones in your area, and practice getting there quickly. Time is of the essence when a tsunami strikes. Next, prepare a survival kit. This should include essentials like fresh water, non-perishable food, a first aid kit, a whistle, and a weather radio. Keep this kit in a waterproof container in an easily accessible location. Remember, knowledge is power. Educate yourself and your family about tsunamis and the appropriate safety measures to take. Panic is a survival killer. In moments of crisis, your ability to stay calm can make all the difference. When faced with a natural disaster, your first instinct might be to panic, but remember, clear thinking and quick action are your best allies. If a tsunami is imminent, stay calm and act decisively. Your actions in the first few moments are crucial. Take a deep breath, assess your surroundings, and follow your action plan without hesitation. If you feel a strong earthquake or receive an official warning, evacuate immediately. Don't wait for further instructions or second-guess the situation. Time is of the essence and every second counts. Don't wait for visual confirmation of the wave, by then it might be too late. Tsunamis travel faster than you can imagine, and the wave can reach you before you even see it coming. Move quickly, but carefully to higher ground, at least 100 feet above sea level or a mile inland. The higher and further you go, the safer you'll be from the devastating force of the water. If you can't reach high ground, seek refuge in a sturdy multi-story building, climbing to the highest floor possible. Buildings can offer protection, but make sure it's a structure that can withstand the force of the water. As a last resort, climb a strong tree. It's not ideal, but it might be your only option. Trees can provide temporary safety, but they are not foolproof. Remember, every second counts, and your priority should always be to find the safest possible refuge. Stay away from windows and glass doors, and be aware of your surroundings. Flying debris and shattered glass can cause serious injuries. Always prioritize your safety and the safety of those around you. Section 5. High ground is your best friend. Evacuation strategies. When it comes to tsunamis, elevation is your ally. The higher you are, the better your chances of survival. Familiarize yourself with the topography of your area and identify potential evacuation routes. These routes should lead to designated safe zones or high ground well inland. Practice your evacuation plan regularly with your family. This will help solidify the routes in your mind and ensure everyone knows what to do in a real emergency. Remember, panic can lead to confusion and delay. A well-rehearsed plan will help you and your loved ones reach safety faster. Section 6. Riding the waves survival tactics for when escape is impossible. Sometimes escape isn't an option. If you find yourself caught in the surge of a tsunami, your survival instincts will be put to the test. First and foremost, protect your head. Use anything you can find, a piece of wood, a floating object, even your arms, to shield yourself from debris. If possible, try to grab onto something that floats, a tree trunk, a door, anything that can keep you above water. Tsunami waters are a chaotic mix of debris and currents. Conserve your energy and try to stay afloat. Remember, even in the direst situations, the will to survive can make all the difference. Section 7. After the deluge, navigating the aftermath. The immediate danger might have passed, but the aftermath of a tsunami presents its own set of challenges. The landscape will be transformed, buildings reduced to rubble, and familiar landmarks swept away. It's crucial to remain vigilant and cautious. Avoid floodwaters, as they might be contaminated with sewage, chemicals, and debris. Be aware of downed power lines and unstable structures. Use extreme caution when entering damaged buildings. Remember, aftershocks are a possibility, so stay alert for further tremors. Section 8. Tales of Triumph. Real-life tsunami survival stories. The human spirit is incredibly resilient. Time and again we've seen stories of extraordinary survival in the face of unimaginable disaster. Take, for instance, the story of a young girl who survived the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami by clinging to a tree trunk for hours, or the family who found refuge on the roof of their floating home. These stories remind us that even in the darkest of times, hope flickers. They highlight the importance of quick thinking, resourcefulness, and an unyielding determination to survive. Remember, your mindset plays a crucial role in your ability to overcome adversity. Section 9. Staying informed. Resources for tsunami awareness. Knowledge is your best defense against natural disasters. In today's connected world, there's no excuse for being uninformed. Numerous resources are available to help you stay ahead of the wave. Government agencies like the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, provide real-time tsunami warnings and valuable safety information. Local authorities often conduct tsunami preparedness drills and workshops. Attend these events and familiarize yourself with the specific protocols in your area. Remember, preparedness is a continuous process, not a one-time event. Section 10. Preparing your community, strength in unity. When disaster strikes, it's our communities that come together to rebuild and recover. Tsunami. Preparedness is not just an individual responsibility, it's a collective effort. Organize community meetings, workshops, and drills to raise awareness and educate your neighbors. Share your knowledge about evacuation routes, safe zones, and survival tips. Encourage your community to develop a comprehensive disaster preparedness plan. Remember, the strength of a community lies in its ability to support and care for its members, especially in times of crisis. Section 11. A wave of hope facing the future with resilience. Tsunamis are a stark reminder of the immense power of nature, but they also highlight the resilience of the human spirit and our capacity for adaptation. By understanding the risks, preparing diligently and responding decisively, we can mitigate the devastating impacts of these events. Let's face the future with a wave of hope, armed with knowledge and a shared commitment to safety and preparedness. Remember, even in the face of adversity, the human spirit can overcome any challenge. Stay informed, stay prepared, and stay strong.